Ron G Morning Show, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. only on WSAN Radio. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Ronald Gordon with WSAN Radio. We just did a viewing of a short film called Dystopia by Dr. Goshay. It's one of these short films that you really have to get out and see. It has a surprising ending to it. So, next time around when she does this, you need to get out and see this short film. So we did an interview with Dr. Goshay right after the viewing. So here is Dr.
Anticipated
Goshay.
short film. We've been talking about this for how long? A long time.
Long time. Yes.
I introduced you to Ada Bobado. It was a little late for you to get in, but she was going to try to make it today, but she's got everything going on. But the question I have to ask is, this been out for 2 years already?
Yeah, kind of.
And no traction? 22?
Yeah,
Ooh.
So, life happens, and once it was finished, then I had to move here in 23, and so since military didn't help me move.
You got to do it yourself.
Yes, and trying to get to know people here in San Antonio and stuff. So we've done some online events, but this is the first in person.
So how do you think the crowd? Were you shocked?
I mean, I expected them, biasly, I expected them to like the film. So, because I believe in the film, I believe in what I wrote. I feel that it's a powerful message that needs to be said, and people need to, see this film. They need to hear about, and not just make it as a comedy, as I've seen, a lot of domestic violence films have done, is they make light of it and they don't really show how it affects some of the other people. So.
Well, the beginning of the film, I'm sitting there looking at it. I want to get up and punch that guy. I'm not going to lie to you, because I'm looking around and I'm saying, no, wait a minute. Who disrespects his wife like that? And that was totally disrespected. And then the young lady, she came in and sat down, and she was just as submissive as the wife was. And seeing that from the beginning, and then it went on to the next day, and she goes to the mountain, she prays again, and all that. But the question I want to ask, what did she do all day besides go to the mountain? Didn't she go to school?
Well, it was, yes, obviously she went to school, but it wasn't to capture all of that. It was more to talk about the home life and what's going on at home, and what's going on within that culture. What is the practice? What is the governmental system that's in that culture, which is a patriarchal type system?
Now, I liked what you said in the questions and answer session. Why focus on her? And if you watch her throughout the short film, she was the focus. If you looked at it that way, because I know she went up to her mom after he was gone and sort of grabbed her and told her, and I was ready for her to jump out and say, "Mom, don't do this again. Don't take it anymore." But she was so meek and how she was doing it. She took to the mountains to talk to the Father.
Yes.
And she was so mellow right there. Now, a lot of people were focusing on the adults, but I focused on her because she was the one in that short film that was bringing things back to life. Please help me, God. You're the only one who can help me. And she, believe it or not, she was the character of the movie, but people focus on the dude.
Yes.
I'll tell you that. But if you look at it 3 or 4 times, you can see where the focus is at.
Yes. And that was the thing, and that's why I wanted to make sure the title of the movie was based on the main character, which was the daughter. And so this way you don't lose who this is really about. We are talking about a child that has using what we all have the power to do to intersect and talk to God, talk to him, and tell him what's going on. I mean, he sees all, he knows all. but it's through the prayers of the righteous and the eyes from a child that the message is more
Dr.
clear.
Goshay, we had some people already giving their thoughts about the movie. And I want you to look at these young men and ladies who say what they had to say about the movie and give us your thought afterwards.
I came in with a blank slate. I did like it. It was a very short film, and it could have been from 40 years ago to now.
At first, I didn't know what to expect. When I started seeing him barking off orders to the wife and the daughter, like she said, being that submissive kind of blew my mind a little bit.
So, in religion, primarily there is a hierarchy. That's in Baptist religion. I don't know about other religions. And so being submissive to your husband is something that is preached. But I think this film showed the severity of how it could go wrong. And I think that that's something that people need to understand. There is a line on what we say is respectful versus what is more of a controlling or an actual dangerous environment.
Yeah, I think it was a great film, very impactful. Things that's happening to people that you might not think that's really going on a lot, or actually know someone that's going through things like that.
Now that you heard all that, were they right on point, or do you thought maybe I could have did better somewhere?
Well, I think that, their comments and everything, they had the reactions that I wanted them to have. And I love the comments. I embrace all the comments. I think they were great. They definitely were right on point as far as all the emotions they need to feel, as far as, I can't believe that it is just, it was great. I'm glad that they felt the movie, and so I'm very appreciative of that.
All right. Well, thank you for taking the time out talking to us. We appreciate it, everybody.
Definitely.
You missed a good short film, everybody. If you did not show up, you missed a good short film because it took you to a place you didn't think it was going to go. And the ending, I'm not going to say about it. It was a surprise ending. So I'll let you think about that for the next time she does this again. It's going to be online next time?
Yes, the next event will be online, but starting next year, we're going to do 4 in person and 4 online. But the next one, we get to have drinks.
Oh, I like that. All right. Well, thank you very much. Everybody, this is Ronald Gordon of WSN Radio. We'll talk to y'all later.
Thank you for tuning in to WSAN Radio. Catch us on our YouTube channel, WSAN Radio SA. Subscribe to our channel and hit that notification button.